Well, I don't know, that dick gonna hurt. I ain't even gonna front.
Perfect.
Wagwan goodie, it is your girl City Static and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the goodie gang, okay? Okay. I'm so happy to be back with another video. It's not that I'm slacking or anything, it's that I'm working very hard to be consistent. If you're seeing this, I'm being consistent. I wanted to make a cooking video because I haven't done cooking videos in a really long time. Even my last cooking video is actually not up because it just didn't go how I wanted it to. But now that I'm comfortable, let's get back to the cooking video. So I'm hungry, I'm starving. I ain't eat since about 10 o'clock last night. I was gonna get some tacos, but I'm like, no. I could make shrimp and grits when I wake up. So I woke up and now it's time for some shrimp and grits. So you guys are gonna come along with me as I cook some shrimp and grits, but you already know how this is going. You already know. So I do not like this table and this table do not like me, huh? I rolled up off camera because I want this video to be, you know, focused on the cooking, even though I am getting high. Before I even like this, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Join the goodie gang. As a growing family over here, you heard? Alright, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. Alright, let's light it up. Oh, let me cut this. Waste of $4. Yo, I roll the bud mad close to the edge for the end because I hate an empty tip and I'm not really a fan of filters. So I be rolling the bud like all the way to the end to still give some shape, but sometimes they be a little too loose. Wanna know what's so funny? I did not like shrimp and grits until I got with my boyfriend. He is American from the South. He loves shrimp and grits and I just couldn't get with grits because I'm just like, if you want porridge, eat porridge. Like if you want oatmeal, eat oatmeal. Like what is the... But once I got to eat it and then able to cook it for myself, I was like, I like where this shit is going. I love grits and I feel like grits are savory. They're not supposed to be sweet. I agree with that. Once I actually understood the assignment, man. I love grits. You can have it for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. Like it's so versatile. I love grits. I love grits. Cheese in my grits. I had cheesy grits before. It's cool, but I don't like how it's like gooey and it almost gives like a mashed potato consistency depending on how much cheese you put in it. If you put too much, so I'm on the fence about it. I'll probably have it like sprinkled on but not cooked in. But grits are definitely not supposed to be sweet. You can't. Sugar and what? If you don't, pass me a little bit of salt and pepper and the gravy from whatever shrimp or anything that you cook. If you get the gravy with the, man, your grits is set, bro. You don't need no sugar. You don't need sugar in grits. Word to everything, you don't. Yeah, let me finish smoking this and then we're gonna get to cooking because my stomach is ready to fight me. I'm finna get to cooking. Can you see my stove? If you can see my stove, then you can see that it's a mess. Excuse it. I am human. Got my 2 pots. This is for my shrimp and my vegetables. And this small pot here is for my grits. I gotta make do with what make do because I'm trying to eat too. Alright, so we're gonna transfer it on. This probably giving me trouble. Okay, now you don't want to give me trouble. This morning was giving me issues, but You're gonna turn that on like a medium low heat. Medium low, okay? You do not need a high ass fire to cook your food. That's why y'all food be tasting like that. Like, turn down the fire. Someone needs to hear this. Turn down your fire when you cook. Your shit don't need to be high. Listen to instructions. Anyway, I'm gonna put some avocado oil in, the last of my stash. Alright. You're gonna let that heat up. Coat your pan. So I got my shrimp already. This was frozen shrimp. I already cleaned it and seasoned it up with some adobo sazon. And I let it sit in the fridge for about like 15-20 minutes just to let the flavor sit in. And now we're gonna fry them up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, girl, get in there. Heard you, sis. You hear that sizzle? Ah, yeah. I can't wait to fuck this shit up. I don't even know how many shrimp is in here, but dude, as long as I got enough gravy, I'm good. Speaking of gravy, I forgot one more thing. Sugar, honey, and tea. Alright, and then like a whole tablespoon of garlic for me. I love garlic. And it also helps with creating gravy. It helps create like some good ass flavor in there, bro. And plus like the wetness from the garlic, it helps create more juices. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna let this cook now. I'm gonna separate them a bit. Just want to mix it all up. You could put it in your marinade as well if you do decide to marinate your shrimp like I did. Turn you over. And you don't want them overcooked. You want them just cooked. You know how black people tend to overcook shrimp, and then when they have cooked shrimp, they be like, it tastes too fishy. I'm like, yeah, because you know, it's seafood. It's gonna taste like fish. It's because black people tend to overcook their shrimp. And I remember one time I overcooked shrimp for someone, and they was like, oh my god, this is the best thing I ever tasted. I'm like, what? Nah, al dente shrimp is the way to go. Just stop overcooking y'all shrimp if y'all want it to taste good shrimp. But if y'all like your shrimp overcooked, to each his own, honestly. Truly. I'm gonna turn off the fire. Turn off, not up. What the fuck? So this is how my shrimp is looking. Ooh, look at it in the sun. You see that? Ooh. So I'm gonna put this aside and I'm gonna take some of the garlic with it, but I'm gonna leave most of the stuff in here because I'm gonna cook my vegetables in here real quick. Add a little bit of grapeseed oil because I ran out of avocado oil. And I'm gonna swivel this around a little bit so the garlic at the bottom doesn't burn. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of my freshly washed kale, add it to the pizzazz. And I'm actually not gonna season them, judge me or not, but I'm telling you, the shrimp and stuff are gonna have enough seasoning and salt, so I don't wanna have no sodium overdose because high blood pressure is a real thing. Go ahead and mix around this kale some. I hope you guys are able to see because I didn't realize I could have bent it down this way. Since it's cut up so finely, I don't need to cook it so much. So this is good enough to add the shrimp back in, and this is why I say don't overcook your shrimp, because if you overcook it and cooking it the way that I cook it, it's not going to be as great. Alright, so the kale is not making as much water as I thought, so I'm going to have to add some. When your shrimp is like I don't want to look like a gangbanger. Anyway, when your shrimp, well, this looks like a CTR, right? I don't even know. But anyway, when your shrimp is a C, from when you cook it when it's like this, when it's raw or fresh, when it goes like this, that means it's cooked. Once it's like this, that means overcooked, like cooked. And then when you make the O, it's like overcooked. Get it. And there's definitely a taste difference between the two. So I try to be cautious of that. But my water is boiling for these grits. My water boiling for these grits, eh? My water boiling for these grits. I should shave my underarms, but you know, I don't be caring, even though sometimes I do. Anyway, my water boiling. Let's get to that. I'm gonna grab my 1/4 cup of grits. Let me grab me a 1/4 cup of grits, eh? 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of grits. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? That's a question I ask myself every day. And very quickly, even though I'm taking my sweet ass time right now, you're gonna mix. Turn it down and mix. I don't want my shit lumpy. That shit would just break my heart. Anything porridge consistency lumpy would make me cry. So I don't want to make myself cry because I'm responsible for my food today. I'm gonna add some salt-free garlic and herb seasoning I got from Target, however you call it, and then some onion and garlic powder from Same Said Place. Oh, that's too much. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to add a little add so much freaking garlic powder. Anyway, we're gonna let that mix. I'm just gonna be mixing grits for like the rest of the time. I just grabbed some vegan butter, putting it in there while it cooks. And you're not gonna get the grits that you want off rip. You really gotta cook it to how you like. So when it says quick grits 5 minutes, that shit don't. No, it don't. It don't. Cook it to how you like it. But it's usually good after like 5 minutes, so I ain't gonna cry. Like 5 minutes is good. But if you want to cook it a little bit more, go ahead do that. That's what I'm doing. Go ahead do that. Looking like how I look. Yeah, it's looking like how I like it. Yeah. Looking like how I like it. I'm gonna cook it for like 2 more seconds. So I just need a little bit more of that whiteness to go. If you cook grits, you know what I'm talking about. Like you can see that the grits are like translucent. So some of them is still a little white. It's okay if not all of them is white, because sometimes you can make it, I don't know. I don't like it like that. So I like it with most of it. It's translucent and like some here and there is white. That's how I like my grits. Alright grits, you looking good. Shrimp, you looking good too. I just wish you had some more gravy. Alright, so now that we are finished, I'm going to take a second to clean up a bit because that's the responsible thing to do. Clean up as you cook. Somebody needs to hear that. I'm saying it. Clean up as you cook. So I'm going to clean up as I cook. So, yeah, give me a second. Alright, y'all. I'm excited. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Hold on. So you always gotta have an avocado. That's my belief. I don't care if you think it tastes like Vaseline or whatever. Me, love a good pear. Love a good avocado. So let's open it. I ain't gonna front. I had this shit for a while. But the trick is to like, when it's about to be ripe, just put it in the fridge. And you got it for like, I wanna say like 3 weeks. And woof, and my word is inside this avocado, so like 3 weeks. Not too bad. I ain't mad at it. A little brown around the rim, but listen, it's ripe. It's just a little overripe. It be like that sometimes. That's life. So I'm gonna cut my shit up and add it to my plate, and then maybe eat. I just wish I had more gravy, and I know what to do next time. I thought the kale was gonna make like water like it usually do for me. Or maybe am I confusing it with spinach? Or maybe was I just confused in general? But anyway. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was like a flavor bomb. Like I felt that shit in my chest. Excuse me. I felt that in my chest. Like it was a good feeling in my chest, you know. I'm all cleared, you know. Oh, this shit keep mouth shut, mad cold. Woo! This is delightful. I'm happy I did this video. I'm happy you guys stayed along with me to the end. I'm not gonna make this a mukbang. I'm gonna enjoy my food in my solitude, you know, enjoy the present moment. But I'm glad I got to make this food. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you're notified when a video is ready for you to watch. And I'm so high, and I'm so like, I'm just so in love with this plate of food right now. Stay tuned, because the gal coming back with more real soon. Peace. Just say bye to this plate of food one more time, because you're never seeing this shit again. It's going right in my stomach.